So this is Hudson's swimming just this last week. On this picture, the dive, you should be looking at the other end of the pool and you're looking down into the water. You're not taking advantage. We'll learn that, but your dive is pretty good, but you need to be looking way out at the other end of the pool, and at the last minute you drop your hands down. This first stroke is the breaststroke. So again, your stance on the platform is good. So when you take off, you went way too deep, and so you had to come up. You could have had a lot more distance on that dive. That just takes time. But your actual breaststroke is pretty good. Your butt's too low in the water. You're not dropping your head down. Right here, your head, your chin needs to go down to your chest instead of staying up like that, because that keeps your butt low. You're not taking advantage of anything on the turn. You need to be underwater, and we'll work on that, taking advantage of the turn. But for the little amount you've been doing this, you're very good. You're gonna get this down, but you need to drop it when you're pulling through. Right now you drop that neck. Every time your head comes up and gets a breath, you drop all the way down. You actually put your head underwater and take advantage of the glide. You actually are gliding, which you don't get the advantage of. On the backstroke, you need to pull up on the start. To pull your arms up. Your arms are stiff. You actually went back good, and you got some good kicks. So you got a good start. You're right up there with all of them. You noticed you're right. You're doing well. You need to be looking further back. You're looking almost a little bit forward. You need to be looking almost to the back of the pool, and that would keep your butt up. But see, you're coming into the turn with that same guy next to you. Now, because of the way you turn, your turn was completely slowed you down, as opposed to taking advantage of it. But the turn, now the guy next to you is quite a ways ahead of you because of the turn. And of course now you're getting tired, and you need to be looking further back. But generally, it's awful good for the amount of time you've practiced. You need to be reaching back across much further than you are to take advantage of that. Now here on the freestyle, way deep, way too deep, came up too fast. But you're turning over. You don't need to turn over that fast. You need to reach out. You need to be stretching out and getting more distance than you are. See, look at how high your head's coming out of the water when you're taking a breath. It's dropping your butt right down. Now the turn was obviously not good, and you lost time. But we can show you some tricks on that. And then you get tired, and your technique kind of goes when you get tired. You're twisting your head way too far to get air. So you're twisting instead of just right. Look at how far you're bringing your head out of the water. You don't want to do that. And you're not streamlined. But all that can be done, and it can really improve all your strokes.